Hey everyone, I'm back. So, as y'all saw in my last video, I had gotten these two older vintage knives, this 80s rigid USA pocket knife, locked back. There you can see the rigid. And I told y'all I was going to clean these. I hope y'all can tell that I put in the effort to clean these because it took me a while to get them back in pretty good condition. I used the case paste, which I've used on my other case knives. These aren't case, obviously, and then I used the rust eraser to knock off the rust on this blade. I tried wiping it off a second ago, but nothing's coming off of it, I guess. So the rust did mostly come off. There is still some pitting on there, obviously, because that's what rust does, but I did treat this blade with the rust eraser, and it did a pretty good job. There is some spotting, obviously, just some residual that I couldn't get off. But looking at it, you don't even see it until you look at it into the light, and then you can see a little bit right there where there was some left. But I did rub down the brass liners. There was some gunk buildup on that. I cleaned off. Y'all can go check out the other video if y'all haven't already to see the before and after. You can see my fingerprints, but that's okay. I think I did a pretty good job getting those brass liners back to usual, back to normal. This actually has a really nice snap, even though it's kind of a weird way to call it a snap because it does get stopped at that little pin, and then you have to get it pushed back into place, which is, it just wants to be temperamental when I'm recording, obviously. See if it'll, if it'll work with me. There you go. So that is the Imperial mystery knife. I also cleaned the stainless steel. The fronts, of course, this was probably held down in a pocket, and it has picked up a lot of scratches and, fingerprints I just can't get off. Keep cleaning it on my rag, but I think I did a pretty good job on this one. And then this is the rigid. I shined up the pins, and now you can see the micarta pretty well. You can see the pattern of the micarta under the light. These pins are nice and shiny once again. So this one looks a lot better. And then inside the knife was really gunky, and I cleaned out that as well. Y'all couldn't probably see the inside of the knife earlier in the previous video, but it was rather dirty, and I cleaned that. Blade's in good condition. There is just a little bit of gunk on there where I couldn't get off. I don't think it's rust or anything. I just couldn't get whatever it is off of the blade. But good looking blade. It seems like it might have been used at some point because there are some scratches up here on the tip of the blade that I just couldn't get off that y'all probably can't even see. But I did get the bevel nice and clean. Just a good looking knife. Put a little oil on both of them, just make them, smoother to open, smoother to close. So two very nice knives, nice and clean now. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure if y'all haven't watched my previous video where I actually do a full review on both of them. Thank y'all very much. Y'all have a great day. Bye.